Okay, hello everybody. This is Mauricio Gardo Martinez, and I had the opportunity to be your professor and this time in this class. So let's start. What we are going to see today is about the first conditional structure. But before to start, I would like to ask to some of you, do you know what is a clause?
No, I don't have idea about clothes.
Okay, thank you. And you, Robles, do you have an idea?
Yeah, probably. I
Okay,
think that a closing. It's
yes.
it's a sentence that contains at least a verb and a predicate.
That's exactly. A clause is a group of words that form a sentences that contain one noun, the verb, and the predicate. And also, one sentences can have two clauses. In the next question is, what is the main use of the if conjunction? Do you know about how we use this word?
It could be to talk about possible things.
Yes, that's true. We use the if conjunction to talk about the possible futures, things that could happen or may happen or maybe won't happen. Because there is the difference between the yes and the if, because if is a conjunction and yes is an affirmation for questions. Okay, let's move to the next slide. Okay, introduction. The conditional sentences usually consist of two clauses. A conditional clause is if clause and a main clause or the resource clause. And so that's means that in the first clause that we have is the action about the noun is doing. And then we have the result clause that is the predicate of the sentences. And the result in the main clause is depend on the conditional and interconditional clause. That means that the result clause always must goes after the main clause. Okay, let's start with explanation about the first conditional. Let's say it is used to talk about things which may happen in the future. Of course, we can know that will may happen in the future, but describes possible things in which could easily come true. For example, over there you have the structure that we must follow, which is if present in the second clause is will and infinitive verb. And so, as you can see the example, I say, if it rains, I won't go to the park. If I study today, I will go to the party tonight. If I have enough money, I will buy some new shoes. If I see her, I will take her. Okay, that's the first conditional, but also we can use the modal verbs that could make could, may, and must, and should. But also the result clause, as I said before, is about the will, or we can use a one, and also we can add adverb. And the second clause could be about the if and the present simple. As you can see, if I'll stay at home if it rains. And the second exercise, this is a little exercise. I will give you 2 minutes to think about what possible answer we can have over there. Let's say, if I study, I will. Okay, I will give you some minutes. Then I will ask to you for some sentences.
Okay.
Okay, time up. I guess you are thinking about one possible answer about if I study, I will. So can I hear some of you answers, please?
Okay, my answer is if I study, I will pass the exam.
Yes, that's true because you are following at infinitive verb, pass the exam. Um, and you, Robles Villanueva, do you have other sentences?
Yes. If I study, I will get good grades. So if I study, I will pass the semester. And last example, if I will have a headache if I play video games at night.
Okay, that is completely true. So, just with the first clause, as you can see, you have a lot of information that you can give just using the first clause because you say, if I study, I will pass the exam. If I study, I will get good grades. And so that's nice. I will move to the next slide. In this slide, as you can see, it says modal verbs. Sentence verbs are often used in conditional sentences. These verbs are called modal verbs. They are usually used with other verbs, not their own. So that means that we cannot use two modal verbs in the same sentences. So it must just contain one modal verbs that could be must, can, may, will, shall, and finally should. Let's move who we can use it. Okay. And the first conditional order. You can reverse the two clauses of the first conditional sentences without changing the meaning. So that means that we will go if Pat doesn't arrive soon. If Pat doesn't arrive soon, we will go. So that means that we can change the order of this classes and we have a changing the meeting. Mm, in this case, we have unless. Unless means the same as if not. I won't pass my exam unless I work harder. This in Spanish can read like this. Si no, eh, no pasaré mi examen a menos que trabaje duro. In the second and sentences, it does the same, but the meaning does not change. I won't pass my exam if I don't work harder. That can say, no pasaré mi examen si no trabajo duro. Um, we can use the first conditional for talk about the possible future events. We use the first conditional to talk about the real future possibilities that are likely to happen. If I go to Barcelona, I will send you a postcard. Okay, you can say that this is an imaginary possible that may happen, and that is true, but as the meaning says, it's likely to happen. It is possible that I go. I am planning to go to Spain on holiday. In the next sentences that say, if I move to London, I will invite you to stay with me. It is impossible that I will move, so I am looking for a job in London. And also we have some example sentences that say, the cat will crush you if you pull its tail. She will be angry if I am late. And the third that say, I will come and see you tomorrow if I have enough time. And then let's say, I'll call the police if you don't leave right now. In this case, the if at the beginning of the sentences that say, if the weather is good, tomorrow we will have a picnic. If he runs, he will get there in time. If we don't hurry, we won't finish. Okay, that's all for the presentation. And now we will do an a little activity in Kahoot. So give me a minute. I will prepare the platform.
Okay.
Okay, in the chat, I have provided the link of the game where you can play and learn together. So can you see it and get in, please?
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, Nelson is ready. We are waiting for the other, Gabriela. So That's nice. Let's start. Okay. The answer for this question is a clause is a group of words in sentences separated by commas, because the commas will tell you when the first clause starts and the second clause starts too. When one clause starts and the others will continue. Okay, next question. Okay, I got one answer good and the other is wrong. Yes, it's an interjection that we use for affirmation about the question. For example, do you like coffee? You will answer yes, because it's an interjection and affirmation. So let's move to the next question. Ooh, okay, in this question, the answer was true, because that is the structure that we must follow in order to use the first conditional. Okay, let's move to the next question. Okay, Gabriela has reached the first position. Let's continue. That was really quickly. And the answer is true. Both of you are correct. Okay, I'm so proud of you guys. We can use modal verbs only in the first conditional. Next. Okay, it's necessary to use another interconditional clauses? No, because we can change the position of the clauses without changing the meaning. So let's move. Okay, that is completely true. What is the meaning of unless? Is if not in English, but in Spanish we can say a menos que. That's true. Let's move to the final question. That is completely true. So that's mean that you guys, you know what is the real meaning of the first conditional. We can express possible or future events that could happen and not may happen. And so let's see how was the score. First place, we don't have uh, Nelson is in second place. And the first place was for Gabriela.
Oh, thank
Okay,
you.
congratulations, Gabriela. Okay, I am really happy to all of you have understand what I say in this class because that means that you had understood. Okay, but before to go, do you have any question, guys?
No, teacher, but very interesting this topic because it's amazing. You can learn about the first conditional and use different um, modal verbs. It's very interesting this topic.
Yeah, that is true. It's really interesting because you can apply this in your real life because as you can see nowadays, it's raining alone. You can say,
Yeah.
if raining, I won't go to the university. That's right. Okay, any questions so far?
No, it's clear for me.
It is clear for me too.
Okay, that's the end of the class, guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend or week. So, bye bye.
Bye, teacher. Thank you.